I always knew from a young age that I wanted to be a lawyer. It was kind of the only job I could imagine where every day was me against someone else intellectually. During law school, I started interning at the state's attorney's office. And when I graduated law school, I became an assistant state's attorney prosecuting cases.
I grew up in Anne Arundel County, about 10 minutes from where our office is located. After I graduated law school, I worked for the chief administrative judge in the circuit courthouse. From there, I went to practice in the Anne Arundel County State's Attorney's office. Frank and I met each other on opposite trial tables in the courtroom.
I was defending people that Greg was prosecuting, so we literally had cases against each other.
We shared sort of a common bond, being young lawyers and doing sort of the work that young lawyers do. Eventually moved into private practice, and over 20 years ago, we started the firm Jimeno Gray here in Glen Burnie.
When Greg and I created Jimeno Gray, we wanted to create a culture where we did a good job for the clients, and it was like a family-like atmosphere.
I felt as soon as I separated from my children's father that I needed to protect my children and myself immediately. Being in such a raw, vulnerable state, it's a scary time for anybody. You want to do all the right things for your children, and you want to find a counsel who works in your children's best interest. Frank was incredibly knowledgeable in all aspects of every area that I was concerned with for my children's sake. I never felt that any of my concerns were dismissed. He made me feel like my case was his only case. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
My wife and I took care of my aunt. She was unable to live by herself, and she needed 24-hour care. After speaking to the financial advisor there, she told us, you just send us the money every month until she has nothing left. I thought we were gonna lose the house. After that conversation, I knew I had to make a call. Greg took me on just like I was a friend of his. The outcome of the case was my aunt is in a very safe place, and I was able to save the house, which was priceless to me.
I think we do a really good job of educating clients to allow them to make their own choices so that they control their own future. I try and give people the same advice that I would give my own family if they came to me with a problem.
We have a great staff. We work collaboratively to get to the right answer for the client.
If you have a family law problem or an estate planning issue, there's no one better than Jimeno Gray to help you and your family get to where you need to be.